afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, amazing Propagandacast. Me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda. All theatre 1 vs 1 on Crossroads. In the north, it is Happycat fighting for the Soviet Union, socialism, Comrade Stalin, and the Dead Army, taking on the role here of the 7th Guards Mechanized Corps. In the south, it is PFC, no, Panzergrenadier Angreifen, haven't seen him around for some time actually. Fighting here for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland, taking on the role here of the Großdeutschland Panzergrenadier Schonmega Elite Troops Defensive and Spearhead with mines, Panzerfaust and Austro bulletins versus Happycats, Airborne Troops, Armored Assault and Guard Motor with Triple Infantry bulletins there. We got a double pioneer spy from PFC allowing to seize more territory in the early game, but getting up there faster. Though obviously is going to be a bit behind on, stuff that can actually fight enemy infantry. But clearly, PFC in this case prioritizes just seizing the map. Meanwhile, Happycat here with a more standard double control start game, of course, plenty of map presence and infantry at the same time. He doesn't have to worry so much about having to build an early building to get out of his infantry. So nice little bit there. Sandbags up as well. Good sandbagging there by Happycat. And as always, please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and press the bell button. Helps you get the videos more likely to be, pulled out to you by YouTube. It also helps others maybe see due to YouTube's arcane algorithms. And who wishes to support the Propagandacast in another way, you can also donate or pledge on Patreon. I got that as well. Links in the description, and certainly would help me out a bunch as well. And you keep allowed to keep doing this day after day. Anyways, back to our regular schedule program. We got Pioneers catching the conscripts. In fact, he immediately retreats and caught at reasonably close range. The Pioneers actually have a chance to do some damage to the conscripts, though. Again, it does require that manage to surprise the conscripts like they did there. In the west, we got Grenadiers, Pioneers comes back at conscript squad here. Small tactical advantage there for PFC with the second Grenadiers squad moving through the south here. Up here, the Pioneers using heavy cover, and he can't easily rush towards the Pioneers and get that heavy cover. If he tries to get close, the Pioneers likely could actually do enough damage to the conscripts to win that engagement as well. So, right here, PFC has a slight tactical edge as well versus Happycat. We got more Grenadiers away from. We got a double Pioneer, triple Grenadier start here for PFC. Comes there taking minor casualties with a fourth one away there for Happycat. Standard stuff so far. We could very well see airborne troops tactics and hit his opponent with a lot of SVT-40 wielding conscripts. Pioneers, they're slowly losing. I mean, at range, of course, they will eventually lose that. So it's going to take some time here for Happycat's conscript to do it, but they will do it. Make no mistake, they will do it. Third Grenadier squad, they're ready. In the west here, we got Pioneers coming out the flank of the Grenadiers to keep the conscripts at bay here, but we got a small increasing concentration of conscripts which will overwhelm here PFC's Grenadiers with the might of the Red Army and push them back. And there we go, up close, overwhelm the Grenadiers. Pioneers next, completely focused down. There we got flamethrowers on the way there for PFC's Pioneer. Ultimately, though, they are overcome. They are routed. And here, the Pioneers themselves are also overcome. Too many Soviet infantrymen for them to really contend with. And with this, Happycat can finally move on there after some aggressive destructive play there by PFC, which has so far worked out quite nicely. We got a fast take there as well. No MG42 to contain Happycat's infantry. He may have to go for an MG42 down the road, depending on what Happycat does. Particularly if it ends up with a lot of guardsmen or some SVT-40 semi-automatic conscripts. We got first officer chosen by it is PFC here with elite troops. Stun grenades or concussive grenades, stormtroopers G for the feast, the Pantactician, and of course the Tiger Rays available to him there. Contracting the Lone Grenadier squad there. Could try and pop a concussive grenade here, particularly some other troops could reinforce in time. But now it looks like the Grenadiers are being utterly overwhelmed. Even any reinforcements arrive, they will not be in time. On the west, seizing a lot of territory there. He could consider maybe sneaking in some mines here and there to make it harder for PFC to get back in. Grenadiers alone health being pushed out. And these Pioneers going to be with the conscripts there. And Happycat just immediately retreats, at the same time going for the cop on there. We got a medic bunker there, almost ready here for PFC. Sandbags on the carve point, very good, very good. Good pressure there by Happycat against PFC. Again, a few mines here and I think could do a lot here versus PFC as well. Flamethrower versus flamethrower. Which flamethrower will prove the mightiest? In the end, the Pioneers and up close, they also have the MP40, which of course do better at closer ranges. But the conscripts very much swing that one around for Happycat there. So denying PFC's access to fuel, they're very good. We got their medics up, we got anti-tank grenades. So there's obviously worried about PFC hitting with a fast 2-2 or a 251, in which case, of course, he will need anti-tank grenades to at least slow them down to bring up a counter. And the West Pioneers take advantage of Happycat's push around the carve point to hit the western points there. Ooh, nice merge there with the engineers for the conscripts. Good work there by Happycat. They've been overlooked ability, but it's certainly a sneaky one there. And certainly your flamethrower engineers are very vital assets. So using merge to merge with Conscripts merge with the engineers is actually a really good move. But it's also one most players never really makes use of. So 2 thumbs up there to Happycat. Gonna need someone's being wiped out. And we got Stormtroopers. Wunderbar. Adding the MP-47 to them. Sehr good. Bit of skirmishing there. Using the point there, ground the western fuel point here. Back here, nothing further going on. This could be a problem for the country if the storms get close enough easily. Smoke grenade could help with that, or just a good attack path. Quick merge on Uraj to get behind the other counter as well. That way, you should have a chance versus the stormtroopers, though they're sticking to code. That way, minimize incoming fire. Good move there by PFC. Very good move. Gonna need some support as well. North Pioneers have forgotten about getting swarmed here by Happycat's infantry. Very good counter move there by Happycat. And there you go, smoke grenading to at least allow them to quick close in the counter, at least deny them easy use the cover there. Very good. Could pop it in the incendiary grenade, get the down to assist. There we go. That smoke grenade is going to be quite crucial. Now the counter's time forgetting about the stormtroopers. They're now caught by the stormtroopers and the grenadiers in a deadly crossfire. Catch is quickly pointed up here. A devastating development there for Happycat. Has to treat the conscripts while doing actually no kills. Like they actually had full health and the stormtroopers went down to half health. In the end, they didn't kill a single man during that engagement. That's what stormtroopers and a good smoke grenade can do for you. So 2 thumbs up there to PFC for handling that engagement beautifully. Medic Bunker Red, like to make a nice company for the PFC. We'll obviously go for probably a pack 40. They'll call to be a 2-2. More engineers to the Happycat. I think that might be a bit of an exaggeration. I think he does need 2 more. You should probably just try and tag up, to be honest, and get some fast tag up. Fast T-70 could be quite effective versus PFC at the moment. Even a fast half track could be quite devastating. Would be cheap on fuel as well, thusly allow him to move ahead in terms of attack. We'll see. They've got this bomb coming there, finally going up there. And he's still going for doubling year more squads more than. I'm surprised at that. I can't help but feel that third engineer is a bit of a mistake there, but oh wait, there we are. We got the Pack 40 in the way. They're obviously expecting a light vehicle from his opponent, but going to occupying the far eastern point here, using the sandbags again previously laid down by Happycat. He could consider mining those, by the way. And it is worth noting, so far Happycat has not really been mining up at all. I feel like that's a major oversight. This is so you really want to mine up against your opponent. In particular, when you have the advantage you do in terms of map, so definitely I feel a bit a mistake there. Conscript defending the fuel point there. Conscripts are going to do this here. Ready to move out there. We got lots of flamethrowers plus mine fibs up. He's obviously worried about PFC laying down mines, and that's not a bad idea. We got G for the fusion wave for the Grenadier. Very good. Sehr good even. Go pants out the cannon if you take out. Grenadiers with G for the fleets versus double flamethrowers. There's not really good engagement. There you go. Concussive grenade. Force needs to move about there a bit. Gives the Grenadiers a few more extra shots, but in the end the Grenadiers will have to retreat unless he wants to throw away a G for the free Grenadier squad already. I think that'd be a bit of a waste there, to be honest, by PFC. Tank chain command up there. Grenadiers, Pioneers coming up, Conscript holding up there. Veterans who won, but there's a flamethrower got Pioneers brought back up by Grenadiers. I don't think the Conscript they can hold for much longer. Their position is already very much under pressure. Tank chain going up for Happycat again. He could go for a fast T-70, could go for a fast half track here. Stormtrooper charging the flamethrower engineers, easily routing them. Not much to hold back there when they're all alone. Help versus the Stormtroopers. MG footage on the final way there for PFC, realizing he's going to need that versus all of PFC or Happycat's infantry. Very good idea there. Happycat can soon go for the T-70. Of course, we'll see if he decides to do that though. He could do it, but he could also decide to try and take a hit, say push out a fast medium tank here as an opponent, particularly considering that PFC's actually been holding a lot of the fuel quite a bit there, so that could have been an idea there for Happycat to consider. They should probably just get out a field gun or maximum before that. In fact, with all the infantry that PFC swinging about, a maximum would be a very good pick, I think. Would be a very good pick, I think. So that could also sound there. Oh, Ralph Nate there against the bunch up conscripts. Oh, that could have gone a lot worse there for Happycat. At least he managed to avoid the worst of it here. Stormtroopers in the far east, overwhelmed by the sheer numbers of Happycat's infantry, almost getting wiped in the Stormtroopers, but Ludwig makes a run for it, and he makes it. Pack-4 lining up to fight the infantry. With no tank to shoot on, the crew decides to do a bit of target practice. Engineers routed, their minesweeper obviously no match against an MG-42 or a Pack-40. Graham the western fuel point there, eastern fuel being seized as well by Happycat's conscious, very good. Mines that have been laid down there, very good. Also wiring off the sandbags, very good as well. Looks like he is planning a tank command here. Meanwhile, PFC I think is taking up. Is indeed very good. A fast husband here could be quite effective versus Happycat and could possibly win the game right then and there, to be honest. And right now, Happycat has no anti-tank weapons, especially anti-tank grenades. And like he can't easily say punish it with a T-34 6 either. So I mean, Osprey Rush here would be very powerful for PFC, very powerful. That would be my official opinion. Oh, when you clip them back up with the Grenadiers would be particularly harsh loss since the Ace Engineers. Down they go, bit of a blow there to Happycat. Losing the western fuel point again, the eastern fuel point has been cut off by a disruptive flank here by PFC. Mine goes off for the Pioneers though. When it comes to that, I think we'll have to retreat. There's not really much else for them to do. There is 2 Grenadier Squawks with D-43s. Yep, quick retreat there. In the end, there was not much they could do there. Going for the centre victory point back here. So Palmer could be built by PFC and certainly should. Stormtroopers on watch. MD-42 covering up as well. Heading for the centre there, we got 385 versus 470. Happycat with a victory point lead. PFC, not so much. Pioneer starting up. We got a bit of quiet here. And there you go, Happycat going for the mechanised armour company. Still no sign of a doctrine. There's certainly the argument here that he'd gone for, say, some fast airborne troops with AS-5040s. Could have been in much better position now. Or similarly, Garton could also have been out there. But it does seem like he might not be aiming here for either armoured assault or Gat motor. But then get a Gat motor, he'd probably gone for it for the Guardsman now. So I'm guessing it's armoured assault. Comes with the Stormtroopers here. Not a good engagement there for Happycat, I think. Concepts there not quite sufficient. Of course, he can now begin upgrading with 7-man squads. That's certainly also be helpful here for Happycat versus all of PFC's infantry. There goes a Paul McCopp here for Deutschland and the Großdeutschland Panzergrenadier-Division. And there we go, we do get armoured assault in the end here for Happycat. So T-35's on the horizon and also likely an IS-2, though of course when that happens, who knows. Right now I think stalling for an IS-2 would be a spectacularly bad idea. And meanwhile, PFC's moving straight on for the heavy panzer corps. Looks like he's feeling so confident he can actually try and rush out a Tiger Ace, but he's got the Suprema corps in case gets hit with tank fastens ready for. That's saying rush out a Stub to contest with that. Then this was Engineers in the east. Lots of back and forth. Almost getting up here on PFC Stormtroopers, but they do manage it. They do manage it. Of course, I mean, when he can go for the Tiger Ace, it's always something you really have to sort of evaluate carefully. Because you have to consider you might actually give your opponent a chance to get back to the game, particularly this far ahead. I mean, trying to go for the Tiger Ace does mean you have to wait a long amount of time there. Which means resources and time is given to your opponent to try and get back into the game. So that is obviously a bit risky for PFC. In particular with the Soviets, who as the game goes on, generally tend to become stronger. So going for the Tiger Ace right now is in some ways a bit risky for PFC. I mean, obviously again, he is very far ahead, he's got good control of the fuel points, Happycat does not, but even then, it's something he shouldn't be too careless about. And there we go, losing Grenadier Squad, bit of a harsh blow there. I don't think we've seen anything. Oh, there we go. Pretty much all of them have been upgraded, which of course means once they cover, they perform much better. Plus just a 7-van, of course, it's just more firepower sort of on a more general basis. So there you go, going to flank the MD-42, good move there by Happycat. Good move. And we even got Molotovs up. MD-42 routed, we got 385 versus 470 still. I mean, Happycat might be strong now in resources and map control, but at least in terms of victory points, he very much remains in the lead here versus PFC. Quick and conscript grenade. They're stopping the conscripts in their track very nicely. Stormtrooper with 14 kills. Suffered 1 minor casualty. There we go. Heavy Panzer co-op. So it looks like he's very much either planning a Sturm Panzer rush here of some sort. But again, I think an Ostman rush would be better. Or he's going to try and rush out the Tiger Race. I mean, he's probably in the position that can do it the most, safely. Generally, I would argue most Tiger Race rushes are never safe because, again, they do give your opponent that chance to recover and maybe sit up for it. Plus, at this point, he's very much signaled to Happycat that he's doing it because his opponent knows he's gone for elite troops. And if he's not seeing any tanks for quite some time, Happycat should be able to deduce that his opponent's going for the Tiger Race. I mean, he doesn't have to be Sherlock Holmes there. Or, crack the Enigma code for that one. Engineers to route it. Almost got these some fuel point back. Fighting around the center. Got conflicts with Stormtroopers. Veteran 3 versus Veteran 2. Of course, up close, the Stormtroopers do have quite a bit of firepower, but ultimately, with more comes arriving, they have to get out of there. So we're getting slowly close towards the Tiger Race. Happycat, of course, you'd like to go for an issue. They could go for the T-35 first. They will need field guns to back it up. Moving up here, constant seizing territory. We got a bit of back and forth here. Grenadiers advancing forwards there through the centre of the Pioneers to back them up. Minesweepers being like, briefly considered, but decided not against it. A lot of action, a lot of momentum, a lot of manoeuvre. Engineers healing reinforcing. Moving forward here, Pioneers taking mounted casualties in the west here. We got more harassment here from Happycat. Good move there. Trying to disrupt his opponent's resources. Also make it hard for him just to reconnect the western fuel point in the cemetery. That's definitely a clever move there by Happycat. Thumbs up to that one. Pioneer's being pushed back. Nothing for going there for Happycat. He's either going for the issue to follow the T-35 definitely. He could also try and rush out a fast T-34 some 6, but I think he's quite aware that might be a bit of a silly maneuver. Then again, there's a tiny chance it could work out. Tiny, but it is then. There you go. Molten on the Grenadiers almost gets the entire unit wiped. But does manage to survive there. Does manage to avoid a horrendous, deadly fate. Then again, maybe not. Or does he get lucky enough? Oh, Grenadiers almost getting wiped out instead. Close one there. Close one. Also Telemann there. Clever. And the Grenadiers do get wiped. Better blow there to PFC. I mean, he's about to hit the Tiger Race. Can't even replace it either. Puts him in a slight bind there versus Happycat. Ever so slight, ever so light. And we do get the T-35 there for Happycat. Either the idea he might get hit by a Tiger Race has slipped his mind, or he decides he needs the T-35 more, he needs some tank destroyer right now, though he's definitely going to need a field gun to have a chance versus that then. Since an H-85 then, obviously it's not going to happen anytime soon. Stormtroopers Pioneers being routed. There's a big swarm of infantry moves in there from Happycat. Healing reinforcement. Tiger Race is moments away here for PFC and the Crossroads and Panzer going to be short. Moments away. And there we go. T-35 out there for Happycat and the Red Army. Consequence the MD-42. A bit of quiet here as Happycat wants to see most of the map. PFC having lost an infantry squad again, saving up for the Tiger Race. Can't easily replace his losses, so that affects me. Happycat, of course, is now much harder to get his infantry wiped with the 7-man squad. Can easily just grab most of the map here. So PFC's found himself in the defensive for at least a brief while until the Tiger Race hits like a ton of bricks thrown out the window from the 10th story of an apartment building. Air support called in there. Happycat aiming for domination of the skies and the ground as well. But he may find himself that domination is going to fall out of his reach as the Tiger Race charges into his men and absolutely begins tearing them apart. Like a tiger let loose in an office building. The Tiger is winning. Cons there being routed as the Tiger unleashes death. 7 kills already. Numerous conscripts smitten down to the ground there, or smacked to the ground there by the Tiger Race. 9 kills. The casualty rate just goes up on the third list lines. Comes there, need to get out of there. T-55 hit a mine or something, has a damaged engine, and there you go. Control taking further casualties. 5 men, low on health. 11 kills in the Tiger Race. 12 kills in the Tiger Race. Comes there being routed by the Tiger Race. Almost wiped. 14 kills. T-55 shoots, penetrates. We got a assist gun out here for Happycat. Shot bounces off the Tiger tanks. 100mm thick frontal armor. Another hit there. Another bounce. Continues into the base, but that might actually be a video extension there by PFCs. There we go. Constant rushing heavy 9 tank grenade. Still pops net. Shot off at them. Damage engine suffered on the Tiger Race, but Happycat can easily pursue. We got 16 kills, almost 52 there on the Tiger Race already. Contra they could try and grab most of the map. They're trying to flank about here. Cut off PFC's front line. That could be an option there if T-55 seeing him meet your repairs. He's going to need an 85 though, if they really have a chance against. Or he could try and go for more T-55s and swarm it. Maybe back up with some T-54s and 6s for more raw firepower. That could be an idea as well there for Happycat. They're obviously a bit more risky in some ways, but if it then works, he's got a real good breakthrough force to then swarm the rest of what PFC has. Alloy Pioneers there, spotted, moving about then harassing, routed. We've got the Stormtroopers now equipped with G43s instead of the MP40s. A bit disappointed in that, but that's just me and my personal opinion. 19 kills on them though, aces, and there you go, another Stormtrooper scored out here for PFC. Appears here at the end of the cemetery of an old caretaker's shed, and immediately has G43s for them as well. Pioneers holding up here by the eastern point here and under fire from the T-55. Their machine guns and main gun there blasting away. The Pioneers resolve, breaks, and they retreat. Storms doing handy 20 kills. There goes smoke grenade off, but sadly a bit too late here. And of course, going for maximum is a good idea there for Happycat versus all PFC's infantry, particularly the more elite troops. Storms up close to the conscripts while being suppressed is not good there for the Stormtroopers, as the conscripts deal a lot of damage. There go Tigers. Veteran G2. More accurate now and with better range. Field gun that appears on the flank of the Tiger Race and forces it to fall back. Meanwhile, though, in the far west, the Stormtroopers was just harassing, cutting off Happycat's resources. Great infiltration move there by PFC and Deutschland. Got a maximum in to try and stop those fascists. H5 tanks still slowly on the way there for Happycat. And socialism. Tiger Race being dispatched westwards. Took it in with the socialists in the cemetery, and probably to try and inter them. T-55 there, engaging the Tiger Race. Shot fired here by the Sis-3. Pioneers going straight for the conscripts there. H5 almost done there for Happycat. Almost. There we go. Ready to challenge PFC's Tiger Race. The Großdeutschland's finest Tiger crew. And there you go. Conscripts down to fire. Somehow they managed not to suffer any casualties from that shot there. Then the same probably can't be said of their underwear. Stormtroopers moving through the smoke there. Good move there. Popping an incinerator on the max, which for some reason hasn't. Oh, it has set up, but can't see, of course, through the smoke. Stormtroopers opening up, trying to be positioned, but obviously again while on fire. That is less great here. Stormtroopers got almost knocked out here by the T-45 in the center, and he'll execute assault there, but Happycat's going through. Does nonetheless overwhelm PFC and force them away. Could also try and push up the eastern side here. That's wide open. Would not be a bad move at all for Happycat. H5 there ready alongside the Sis-3. Tiger Race moving in. 22 kills. Shoot to give his away. It's positioned by a line. Theoretically, Happycat trying to shoot through the hedges. And there you go. Direct hit there on the Tiger Race, piercing the frontal armor with some ease. Direct hit though through the hedges back on the Issue 5, but the Tiger Race takes another hit from the Issue 5. The hedge wars have begun. The true losers of that war, by the way, are the squirrels hiding in the hedges. Back here, troops seemingly enforcing, nothing further going on there for PFC. Hopefully save up for next, who knows. Need to fix up that Tiger Race again. Of course, he also has, there we go, vehicle crew repair. 2 thumbs up there to PFC for remembering to use that ability. Some players do overlook that. Stormtroopers hunting ambush. There you go, ambush in the conscripts. G43 singing out. As with expert accuracy, they fly against the conscripts. Maximum joining in there to keep the stormtroopers where they are. And the center of the T-85 is not going anywhere further. As a Pack 40 appears to make its day a little less good. H5 good to go again. Flanking about here, going for the fuel pod again. I think is a very good move there for Happycat. Tag Race continues to just hammer away there, 23 kills. And here we go, Storm's moving to deal with the conscripts, catching a pretty bad spot there. 27 kills, 28. The death tally for the conscripts is going up rapidly. Maximum sitting out there, the advancing, charging stormtroopers. Smoke grenade in time could save the day. And there we go, off it goes. The Maximum can't do anything against them. Target is good to go. We got Martic out against any flank attempts there by Happycat as well. Very good. Happycat seems as remaining a bit cautious here versus PFC and his target races. But actually at this point, having a larger force than the PFC. And there you go. Storms was caught and routed here by the T-35. Good hit there. Ludwig drops dead. Max there senses something and retreats. Constantly moving in there, more brave and more courageous. More dead. No, they retreat as well as soon as seeing the soldiers don't even have to shoot. They're like, this cops just in, Sucker Blair, get away! Get away! They should farming in a deal with the tag race. T-5 lands on the hit. They looks like they're going to try and flank around. We got the Pack 40 though. A mortar could be an idea here for Happycat actually. Some other attempts to deal with the Pack 40, but a mortar for a bit of smoke screen could also be an idea. They're just bombarding the Pack position. Panther halfway down here for PFC. Engineers being obliterated. Or Pioneers obliterated. The Engineers are also getting obliterated. We got 26 kills in the tag race here. Pioneers barely managed to survive there. Good hit from the found the tag race. Halfway to the veteran in the ace level, or the hero level, I guess. T-5 flanking the tag race. There you go. Good hit. Piercing the sidearm. And then we got air support called in to further disrupt here. PFC's holding the center. We got 297 to 437. Happycat remains in the victory point lead. We got fresh stormtroopers moving in here. Straight into the T-5's line of fire, possibly. What will Happycat go for next, and what will PFC do next? Oh, well, we got the Panther out here, the Panzerkampfwagen 5. A rare sight in 1 vs. 1s. Adding the pin-up machine there to the Panzerkampfwagen 5. Storms there, though, immediately finds themselves in the line of the T-5 south for a spectacular hit. Panther returns and avenges the fallen Stormtrooper with a great hit there. T-5 desperate trying to get charges through the hedges. Strange Nation 5 and possibly a lot of anti-tank grenades here. This could be a bad move here by PFC. Could have gotten too greedy. And there you go. Panther already down to roughly half health here. Panther tissue. Smoke deployed. In a desperate bit for survival for the Panthers. More shots impact upon its armor. Shot fired and missed. Storms was flanking up here. 4 kills. Veterans E1. Tag race went to the scene here to assist. Might even been wanting to lay down another smoke screen using Panther Chase to save the day there as well. Fun fact, the type of smoke discharge you sort of used there was actually discontinued because, as it turns out, it was really good at catching on fire, which is not really something you want your tanks to do. So, that was fun note there. Great hit in the tag race. Tag race so is very close to tier 3. Panther being slowly fixed up. And getting those smoke discharge replaced by the Nahverteidigungswaffe, a close defense weapon, which was basically sort of a little grenade launcher that was sort of mounted, well, sort of a tube to fire sort of flare gun, like a grenade launcher through the top of the roof, which can then fire smoke, flares, or fragmentation grenades. So, little fun note there. A little fun note there. Self-repairs again, very good. Panther almost good to go as well. This model being the Model A of the Panther was sort of the intermediate model between the initial model, the Model D, and the final model of Panther was the Model G. Fun fact there. Storms are the remaining in ambush position. Seems like PFC might have forgotten about them entirely. Oh, trying to move in there, take a red hit here from the tag race. Storms, they can also engage there up close, constantly suffering further extensive casualties, and the Stormtroopers make incredibly short work of them. 31 kills. Constantly, meanwhile, put the Tiger Race at 35 kills. Very close to Tibetan 385 lands a great hit, though Constantly they're almost annihilated. 37 kills. Panther moves forward, going for the H5, strains in another field gun as well there. Of course, this means Happycat, by the way, has 2 H5 tank destroyers, certainly highlighting how seriously taking the armoured threat here from the Germans. Panther already down to half health. Tiger Race, meanwhile, HG's continuing to murder away there. Still at 37 kills. Happycat on the defense. We need to do something, I think, to turn this around. There you go. Tifa coming up here. Better 2 gain. Panther fast off. Does some light damage, but that's about it. We got 292 versus 400. PFC now aggressively bleeding out Happycat at victory point. Stormtroopers quickly falling back, but no, not retreating. But it seems like Happycat is suspected massive rounds. He's basically crushing all the cover to make sure those bastards can't hide, and there you go. PFC just legs it. He doesn't want to risk them getting crushed. And PFC going for the Stug 3G to... Oh, no, cancelled for another Pack 40. Actually, I think Stug might have been better. He can better sort of keep up pace, but I'm guessing his work. They could get destroyed, but they should find the Pack. Obviously, is a bit harder for the tank destroyers to deal with, so, I mean, it does make sense that way. Tiger raises moments away there from Veteran free and gaining the hero level. The Knights cross with the oak leaves, swords, and diamonds. Several hits of the Unity 5, quickly punching large hilt into the Tiger Race, forcing it to be pulled back for repairs already. Bunker up to cover the centre here. PFC switching out to a more defensive style, clearly hoping for Happycat to make a mistake in the Escino, grind himself to death on PFC's bulwark of Kruppsteel. Hoping to see how that works out. Mortar I still think could be a good idea for other players. I mean, you could just sort of lay down the smoke and they could punch through the other player's defense and overwhelm it. But so far, neither side seems keen on that. We got a bomb there from the Sis 3 gun. Going to be doing a bit of reconnaissance, giving away there what Happycat is up to before then definitely falling back. They're shooting their flank when you've been catching the gun. This is in a pretty bad spot and pushing away there with the threat of fire. They should find engaging with the machine gun bunker. Tiger Race moving in there. 38 kills. So close. So close. Veteran 3. There you go. Veteran 3. Heroes of Das Vaterland. War criminals outside Germany, though. Most likely, anyways. Stormtroopers charging force, their pioneers backing up there. A furious counter-attack here by PFC to regain the centre victory point here from the Soviets. HT coming in, H5 coming in as well there. Good flank, I think, could be actually helpful there for either side. There you go, looks like the Panthers trying something. H5 slow to turn around to deal with this threat on his flank, and there you go, H5 shoots, misses the Panther though, but there you go. Second H5 gets a great hit on the Panther. Other H5 not a chance. There you go, Constance going for the anti-tank grenade. Could leave the Panther bad spot once more, though Panther Tactician allows for a successful retreat of the Panther. Tiger Race in the centre, bombards away. 44 kills. The field gun crew expires under withering fire from all of what PFC has to bear there in the centre. Pioneers there with 18 kills. Need to retreat before they get wiped. Tiger Race with 46 kills, pushed away. H5 they're very close to the Veteran Fleet and the Ace level. That's definitely bad news for the Tiger Race. And the Panther for that matter. Almost got it. Pack 40 slowly and she had to pick up, doesn't get too far. And there you go, almost got the Tiger Race. Panther Tactician swiftly and frantically dropped. Unfortunately for Happycat, doesn't have a tank who do say threaten up there on the flank with, in which case he might actually chance taking it out. Have actually any mines here? Nope, the left flank is completely wide open. Though there are some mines on the right flank, so that's protected a bit there. Field gun bombarding here, this MG42. Almost got it there. Fresh bunker up. No sign of mortars or smokes in there from the other side. Again, the only smoke we're really seeing is the Panther Tactician and the smoke grenades there from PFC. Happycat, meanwhile, is clearly not a believer in smoke. Tactical usage of smoke is a fascist trick to fool the bourgeoisie, or to fool the proletariat. Ignore the bit about the bourgeoisie. Got the Stormtroopers charging forwards there. Molotov there, often catching in a deadly fire. So what will PFC go for next? And what will Happycat do? I mean, he could also go for Katyusha, obviously much better just blasting away some of the tighter defensive positions that PFC establishes, but Smokescreen just allows him to quickly suppress any slight, problematic element, just rush, say, down some of the other ones. Cons there for tilting his there for the Tiger Ace, close to 50 kills. I mean, that Tiger Ace, but I would say, has safely paid itself off. H5 there, gaining the ace level. Immediately taking hair fire there on the Tiger Ace, though, down to half health. Pack 40 moving ahead to the Storms was being suppressed to the max, but Gunny's trying to back up, so they're not making much progress. T54 moving in to further apply harm, and then go Ace Pack 40 out there for PFC and Deutschland. Panthering up the flank here, flanking H5 there, gaining Legends 1. Could try maybe for a deeper flank here, but obviously was worried about mines or anything like that, because obviously would be not good, though there aren't any mines till he pulls back here, gaining Legends 1, constantly moving on the flank there. And Tiger Ace turns about, shoots, and immediately murders several conscripts, gaining now 52 kills. That is a lot of dead conscripts. Great hit here from the H5 on it. Another hit there. Considering they call 17 to reinforce, that is, well, quite a bit of manpower there. He's managed to clear out roughly close to 1,000 manpower worth of damage there then. I think. So repairs again, very good. Happycat and PFC seem to be sort of caught up in the slack first. Now one really making much progress, and I think it's going to come down to how this sort of pulls off the right support weapon like artillery that way, gain us a bit more, better combined arms. Sweet enough, actually pulls off a good maneuver against the others. So far, again, it's just a tug of war here. Happycat, though, is going for execution. Will probably try and break the stalemate with that, and could very well break it if he gets off a good barrage. I think, just a good flank with some tanks will do the same trick. And there you go. Panther, Tiger Ace moving for the Send H5 there. Ultimately, head T5 going here for flank on the pack 40 Stormtroopers trying to spot, but they can't rest of the tank. 58 kills in the Tiger Ace. 58 down to half health again. More hits there from the H5 tank destroyers. Pack crew down. Expired. Tiger Ace almost destroyed. About to lose the T5. And there you go. Panther blitzing forwards. Right past all of the H5s. They're going for the T5. Knocks it out. Gaining Mitching 2. Shoots and at it. Still not enough versus the Ace tank destroyers and almost Ace tank destroyers. PFC's Panther quickly falls out of range there. It's a good push out of PFC, though it's not making much more progress beyond that. Pack 40 destroyed. They've got the Ace Pack 40 ready here to avenge the fallen. There you go. Is he trying? Yeah, he's trying to steal a field gun under Happycat's nose. I don't think Happycat will be particularly happy about that move. Tiger Ace, though, 58 kills. Steadily being repaired there. Ooh, field gun crew down. What will Happycat go for next? Got the field gun back here from PFC's hands. Katyusha's yet to fire, by the way. He got 292 versus 298. PFC's almost caught up there with Happycat in terms of victory points. Field gun destroyed, not entirely. PFC is always showing absolutely no mercy. 60 kills. And we got a third Stormtrooper squad out here for PFC. That's a lot of Stormtroopers. H5's again in the Tiger Ace, immediately punching very large holes, and there you go. Support called in, support could even see maybe Katyusha barrage, and there you go. Katyusha barrage launch as well. Counting in the support weapons. I think he might be going over for the Pack 40, and there you go. Ace Pack 40 crew down, machine gun being hammered by Sturmovix. More rockets flying out there. On the left flank, something expired as well. They're Panther down to almost half health there, so the H5s punch away at it as well, and there you go. Less than half health. Storms was repressed. Machine gun crew pinned down to the ground. Conscript charging through. They could try and steal the Pack 40 and turn it against PFC. Bunker in the way, but there you go. H5s immediately turn the sights upon it and begin destroying their gun. MG42 almost down. Storms on the flank there. Ace 39 kills. Panther moving forwards. Has to stop the surge. Taking concentrated heavy fire there from the tank destroyers. A brutal battle for domination in the center. Conscript meanwhile suffering the ultimate price there of heroism as they get slaughtered by the Tiger Ace. And there you go. Pack destroyed. Another pack on the way there for PFC. 67 kills on the Tiger Ace. 67. Tiger Ace further falling back. Panther being hauled back further as well here. Happycat seems to want the engagement of the Katyusha air support combo there. Completely overwhelmed PFC center, causing it to collapse. Like a poorly done house of cards. There you go, more casualties. 71 kills in the Tiger Ace. It's a self-propelled war crime. It is the end all. Stug on the way for PFC, finally realizing he needs more firepower. He needs the Sturmgeschütz. 72 kills. I don't think I've actually seen a Tiger Ace with that many kills before. Usually most players either handle them so poorly, they just never get their fun. They get destroyed very fast. Even they get that, survive, they usually tend not to rack up that much of a kill list. Or kill tally, but seems like that is what PFC is managing. 72 kills. Stormstorm hit the adding MP40s to them. Also, finally realised he needs to flank, he needs to manoeuvre. That's very good. He actually got two folks in the center himself and could easily have, I think, done more on the work on the flanks there, which is what Happycat keeps getting as well. So there you go. Good manoeuvre. PFC seems like he's woken up from his stupor there and is now again beginning to affect more on the flanks. 2 thumbs up. But coming up from the HD5 there. Panther moving up, landing a good hit there. Close to the ace on that Panther as well. Good God. Straight from the 2 HD5, need to be careful. There we go. Penetrating hit. Panther almost ace level though. Tiger Ace can support here. 76 kills. 77. Stu Johnson in the final roll there. Could add a pin on machine gun. He could also not. Panther almost taken up. Quick falling back to the Stu. And the Tiger Ace provide counter fire. There you go. HD5 suddenly under heavy scrutiny there from German armor. Maximum suffering. Further damage there from the Tiger Ace. 79 kills. Almost as 8. There we go. 80 kills on the Tiger Ace. 80. Gott im Himmel. Fixing up the Tiger Ace. Storms was ready to ambush there. And of course they just give away the position accidentally. Panther ready to go again. Stu getting repairs. Panther and Tiger Ace seemingly moving ahead here. And there you go. Conch was caught by the top of the Tiger Ace. Oh, got lucky there that didn't hit. That could easily have been a lot of kills for the Tiger Ace. Fresh meat for the meat grinder. Blood for the Blood God and Skulls for the Skull Throne. Anyway, Storms there being charged with the conscript. 40 kills in the Stormtroopers. 41 kills. 42. H5 being caught with the Panther's Duke and the Tiger Ace. Oh, the Panthers gain the ace as well. The H5 expires in a series of explosions as the ammunition is cooked off. Are the H5 Ace trying to escape here? The wrath of das Vaterland. 81. 82. The slaughter continues. Deutschland shows no mercy. It takes no prisoners because Canada does not believe in prisoners, apparently. Anyways, come to there being retreated under heavy fire there. Further casualties. 85 kills on the Tiger Ace. Maxim crew will find themselves woefully inadequate to deal with the Tiger Ace. 87 kills. 88 kills. It's not as many kills as its gun has millimeters caliber. Oh, it's cold. You get the idea. And we got a nice shot for Happycat. We'll have to see how that works out, though. May not have been the best move here, considering the amount of firepower that PFC can bring to bear on him. Consul's going to lead us here. Storm's being caught here with the eyes too as it lumbers forwards. Panther moving in to challenge it on its own. Need to be careful, of course. Tiger Ace can do some light repairs to Assassin in there alongside the Stug and the Panther Ace. Oh dear. Alarm moving up. The eyes too quickly catch the Stug here. Shot bounce. Panther though does not bounce. He's full integrate on the Panther Ace. Tiger Hero there with 91 kills. 92. Tiger Ace on the head from the eyes 2 and the HD5 Ace. Pushing it down to less than half health. The brutal battle continues. There you go. Grenadier squad charges into the midst here. Happycat infantry only get focused down. HQ5 continues the high lines of the HQ5 here. Almost got the Tiger Race. There could it be it for PFC and his Tiger Race? Cut this. We got air support called in here to further trap things. Grenadier squad went down. PFC only has stormtroopers less now as infantry. Tiger and Panther charging through the smoke. IS-2 going for this well. The H5 could back up here. Going for the Panther. Almost got it. Crashing through into the tree line here. IS-2 going to have to get focused down by the Tiger Race. The Panther and the Stu from all sides. Panther down. Panther down. Stu could be the next if he's not careful. Almost got it. Or will it get the IS-2? It gets the IS-2. But in the end gets blown apart by the HQ5 here. And machine gun gets wiped at the very edge there of PFC's bases. Stormtroopers marching through as well, only get suppressed. Trying to win the HQ5 here, maybe decided it's not worth it. And back off. The absolute sheer brutality. Meanwhile, we've got a huge swarm of contra. They actually spread them out to grab more points here. You just need to grab the victory points, the fuel points. You just need to get as much resources in as possible, I think, here. To get out more armor sooner. More tank destroyers. 92 killed Tiger Ace. Or Tiger Hero. Considering it's an ace, so you know. It's a hero, I guess. Oh, wait, Panther halfway down there for PFC. Another Panzerkampfwagen 5. Stormtroopers there charging at the conscripts. Machine gun bunker there, suppressing the conscripts. Right out the base. Tiger is good to go. Once more. Points being seized. Very good. Mines could all be a good idea for Happycat to lay down. Anything to slow down you in advance here, but PFC would be a good idea. In fact, again, I'm surprised he's done incredibly little mining here versus PFC. Every time he's had a good chunk of the map there. Could have been very helpful versus both the Tiger Race and anything else here PFC might be moving about. 93 kills in the Tiger Race. And there goes second Panther for PFC. Katrusha finds to the base hoping to slaughter infantry, but instead only finds medics. And dirt. Possibly a few squirrels. T-Fed Forceman 6 almost done for Happycat. The Panther leads the way, the Tiger Race follows. 94 kills. Engineer squad wiped out. 46 kills in the Stormtroopers. Nice crosses for everyone in that unit. If they survive. 94 kills on the Tiger Race. Panther at 2 kills. 96 kills. Could be to see a Tiger Race with 100 kills. Conscripts bunched up. Damage ending the Tiger Race. Down to half health. But there's also so many conscripts in front of it. Stormtroopers moving in there. Covertly through the terrain to cover up the retreat here of the Tiger Race by getting in the way of the conscripts. H5 they're charging forward. It doesn't care. It just doesn't care. And there goes smoke screen down on the H5. 49 kills. MD42 covering up things. All victory points seized here by PFC. Put more pressure on Happycat that way. Good work. Tiger Race repairing itself. Lots of smoke screens there. Grenades there from PFC Stormtroopers. Very good. 2 thumbs up. Another shoot there for PFC. Also very good. Also 2 thumbs up. T-Fed Forceman 6 out. They should find there as well. Almost got it. Panther takes a red hit here. Tiger Race going in there. Might try and go for an exposed J5 at half health. Or not. Shoots, misses. Great hit from the H5 in the hand of the Tiger Race. T-Fed 6 going from the Panthers. Shot bounces up from the T-Fed Forceman 6 off the Panthers. Sloped 80mm armor. Stuk almost done here. Going 297. 259 minus 168. More engineers on the way there for Happycat. It's Katusha standing silent here. Grabbing points here. Again, needs to put more flank pressure there, I think. Stug out. Sturmgeschütz 3 Ausführung G. Katusha flying to the base. Again, hoping to catch something that's just missing. They really need to actually locate them, try and kill it that way. This is just a waste of Katusha barrels, to be honest, by Happycat. Like, the only sort of good thing there is the Katusha barrels just don't also cost munitions. That would just make them a really big waste. But it definitely is a bit of a waste the way he's handling it. Looks like PFC is about to go on the offensive again there. The Tiger Hero. Great hit on the T-Fed 4 6 back up with the Stuk. T-Fed 4 down to half health already. H5 Ace moving ahead. There, direct hit from the Panther there. Maxim there is about to find himself suffering the intensive wrath of the Tiger Race. 97 kills. H5 moves ahead, they need to be careful right here on the tag race. H5 down to half health, maximum to hold the line. Panther moving forward, good I think trying to play through the tag race, and there you go, 98 kills. Wait, did they hit it still? That was a bit awkward. 99. 996. 100, we did it. Oh, he did it. 100 kills in the tag race. I think that's the first time I've actually seen a tag race with 100 kills, at least in what I can remember. Need to fix it up, but yeah, 100 kill tag race. Often do you see that one. Happycat is in a precarious position. His tactics are becoming more and more narrow and thusly more and more easy to counter for PFC. And his tag race is only going more fearsome in a sense. 100 kills. At this point it's surpassed the noble boundaries of human heroism and villainy and has become a legend, a natural force. A trauma etched into the Soviet psyche for all eternity. There you go, H5 down. 101 kills in the tag race. Right in the T-Fit full 102, and there we go. Happycat surrenders. Not willing to add more to the tag race's kill tally at this point. He stops at 102. With that, Happycat spirit is broken. So there we go. Brutal 1 versus 1 here on Crossroads. Could have been over soon, I think, had he just pushed for, say, Osmonds and Zooks faster, but in the end, I mean, it's still got an interesting, violent fight here again with a tag race with a lot of kills. Ended up seeing a lot of damage there. I mean, Happycat did so much damage, just wasn't able to finish anything off. Ultimately, it came down to Happycat not really relying any more on maneuver. He just sort of tried to grind it out. Again, a bit of maneuver there. I think we've done a lot good at it several times. More tanks and mortars. Could have done a lot there for Happycat, and certainly PFC would also benefit from mortars as well there. But either way, really exciting match here. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something from it. I also just hope you had fun. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell your friends, tell your family, all that. See you all tomorrow for a nice episode. Cheers, everyone.